So I want to show you this graph. This is basically my whole freelancing income since I started until today, which is, almost like 10 years of freelancing. However, in this particular video, I want to focus specifically of what happened in 2024. So I was earning for the past couple of years in 2022 and 2023, I was earning over 5,000 euros per month. But then I actually, kind of just 2x'd my income, and then I earned over 128,000 euros, which is over 10,000 euros per month. So this particular sort of jump is what I want to focus on in this video. So when I was earning $5,000 per month, one of my main clients was a marketing agency based in US. So I've been working with them for a very long time at that point. However, the deal kind of slowly turned into kind of working full time with them. So it started with just kind of a freelancing contract, doing some things. Then it went on a retainer. But then eventually, as our relationship kind of progressed and everything kind of progressed, I was kind of doing more and more for them. And it kind of just slowly but surely turned into kind of a full time position. So I had, constant meetings. And constant work. I was always busy. And I even got dragged into doing things that are actually outside of my specialty, and I was kind of becoming just a general manager for that company. And a lot of this is my fault for not making things clear, for not sort of kind of establishing what I want to do and how I want things to be done. But because of this, I kind of fell into this, I was a freelancer, but technically I was just doing 9 to 5 remotely, and that's it. And when I kind of understood that, I knew that something needed to be changed, because I don't have time to work with other clients. Actually, I was so busy with that one client and then several others that I was not able to increase my income beyond $5,000 per month because I didn't have the capacity to take on new clients. And because I was not really offering a specific service, but rather I was just offering my time to that agency. And I've seen that a lot in other freelancers as well, where, you find one good client, but then you kind of get lost with them, and your kind of freelancing turns into the same 9 to 5 because, and I did this myself, because we're not treating it like a business. We are just treating it like an employer, basically. Okay, so what did I actually do to get out of this? First, I actually renegotiated my contract with them. I kind of sat down and I knew that, it's going to be probably tough, but I needed to make that step because I needed to free up my time so that I can focus on other things and other clients. So actually at the time I was being paid $3,200 per month from them, which is, from that $5,000 per month, that's basically more than half of my income was coming from just that one client. However, I renegotiated my contract. I kind of pitched my services in a way different way because I knew I needed to change the way we do things around here. And it did change to just $1,000 per month. It is kind of a very significant cut. That's like $2,200 cut from my initial, what I was being paid. But I was happy with that because it freed so much time from my hands, and I didn't need to do all of the general manager stuff that I was used to do. Once I had all of this free time, I actually started to figure out what is my core offer. What can I actually offer to other clients that wouldn't turn into this, kind of 9 to 5 job where everything is just about me always being online and just working on basically everything that is thrown at me. Then I also wanted to figure out what type of clients I actually want to work with, because I understood that not every client is equal, and some clients and some specific outcomes and offers that I can provide are way better for me instead of something other that I was offering at the time. So I just started looking for more clients and actually offering a very specific thing that I know I can actually scale. So scalability was kind of one thing that I really started to focus on in this particular area. Then what I started doing is I started to invest a lot in my personal brand. I knew that if I wanted to get clients that I want to work with, I need to go outside all the freelancing platforms, invest a lot into more inbound, outbound leads, and just get a more personal brand online and just showcase my work as much as possible. For example, a few things that I did that led to me getting insane clients through basically networking and referrals. One was during my personal newsletter. So I actually made a whole video, sort of the weird way I made like $70,000 with just 88 subscribers. So I won't get into much details, but it's basically just me talking about how my personal newsletter connected me with a person that then kind of connected me to another client, which we ended up working for several years, which was also during that 2024 season where I earned, I started earning over 10,000 euros per month. Then another big thing is networking. So I started to network a lot more, either online, like LinkedIn and stuff like that, or through online communities or courses, paid courses. So again, I have, this video here, it's going to be linked in the description, where I stopped chasing clients when I realized this. And this is basically all about referrals and networking, of how when I realized the power of this, it just changed the way I think about getting clients, basically, and how this allowed me to, kind of build a more sustainable path for my freelancing business. Then I also put much more effort into my website. I put much more effort in LinkedIn, and I just started doing a lot with LinkedIn, especially. I started doing a lot of outreach and sort of just testing different strategies that work specifically for my business and where can I find sort of the clients that I want to work with. But the key things that I actually did is I figured out my core offer and I figured out who my target clients are. With these two things figured out, it became a lot easier to target these people, to know where they are, and to kind of just focus on the specific service that I offer. And just combining all of this, the newsletter, the personal branding, the offer, the avatar, throughout basically 2020, because everything was happening during 2022 and 2023. It took some time for me to figure this out. But then once all of the pieces kind of clicked, in 2024, I earned almost 130,000 euros, which is more than 10,000 euros per month from all of my clients combined. And I'm still doing the same numbers to this day this year. So in just 12 months of really actively working on all of this and changing the way I think about freelancing myself, allowed me to start earning a lot more, start offering better offers, start delivering better outcomes to my clients, and eventually started making over $10,000 per month. Again, I always have the newsletter link down below, where I share everything that I learned in the last 10 years, all the strategies and everything that I use for my freelancing business. So do check it out. I think it has insane value in that newsletter. But for now, if you're not ready to sign up, check out this video here. YouTube thinks you'll like it. So check it out here, and I'll see you in the next one.